It's what you do to me. Play my emotions like
Your
a
voice
pair
is a
of
little bit.
puppet strings. Did it ever
Can you hear
occur
me?
to you my heart's more
Yeah, I can
than
hear
a
you now.
toy?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I want to wait a bit for folks to come to the call. Like if some folks are still like maybe they are a bit late or maybe their network trying to connect and everything. So I want us to wait a bit for them to come to the call. Let's say 2, 3, 5 minutes, and then we can start. But I also mentioned that we don't have much to do today. We just started the season, but we want to run through what we'll be doing this season and how it will be going by. So just a quick meeting and then everyone can get back their time.
All right. That sounds cool.
Sounds good, Mikio. Thanks for posting the minutes up front. That was really good.
Cool, thank you. I just felt like let me just drop that. So okay. Yeah, so let me share my screen. Let's go. So let me just. We don't have any keyword announcements. Okay. Thank you, Flo. Would you want to take the note?
I can do that. Yep.
Yeah, cool. That's cool. Thank you. So, welcome, Gabby, and yeah, welcome, Links. I think we can get started now. 2 minutes in, or let's just wait a bit. Let's wait 2 more minutes.
GM.
Yeah, glad you could make the call. Okay. I think we can get started now. I don't think if anyone comes in, they'll, if anyone comes in, they'll join us like anyway. So, this is season 8, a new season, of course, and we have changing Google Docs. If you haven't noticed, or if you are not aware, we have updated that in the PM Guild start here, so you can see we have new Google Docs there. Guild coordinator Makuni, talent coordinator Oxlaw. We have the education coordinator, Great, and basically everyone else is still the same. That's the treasurer, accountant, Tiffany, and also our Notion admin D1. So that is that for the Google orders for this season. And what else? What else? Yeah, nothing. I think that's it. Then, do we have any good wide announcements? We don't have any for now because this is the first meeting too. But if you have any announcements you want to make towards the guild, you could unmute your mic and I'll just give a space of 2 minutes and see if anyone wants to unmute their mic and talk. But if there's no one, we can just like continue with the tax board. I think we had okay, we'll get there. that. Is there anyone else that wants to make an announcement before we get started? Okay, so no announcement. Cool. So let's get started. We have tax from last season, carried over tax from last season. So we have the completed tax, the PM Guild LinkedIn page. It's already completed, and we have a bounty, a poll about the bounty on in PM Guild governance. If you could, let me get the link and share it here. Share it in the voice channel. Or let me just add it in the Notion page. So that's I'll drop it in the voice chat as well, so you don't. So if you don't have access to the Notion page for now, you can just see here. So we have two bounties there. The first one is the banner for the LinkedIn banner, and that's proposed for Key Bank. It's up for voting. I see folks are already voting on that, so that's cool. And then the votes will be ending in 6 days, as well as the 8K bank for Wiki One to compensate him for creating and optimizing the PMQ LinkedIn account. So it's also up for 6 days. So please do well to check the PMQ governance if you haven't voted, and add your votes so we can.
Hey, Nikhil, can you add a
Yeah.
link to the page? It like in that governance, in those governance votes. Like add that LinkedIn page so people can review the banner and the work that was done as they're voting.
Yeah. Okay. I think.
I think I can do it. I'll do it, Nikhil.
Okay, because I can't find the link here in the bounty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got it.
So continue with
So actually, Nikhil, I don't actually see the header image on the PM Guild LinkedIn page.
Yeah,
so
I think what Vicky One was saying was that the bounty is to create the link, the banner. I don't think it's up yet. I think it's just a proposed bounty for the person to create the banner, and then for Gabi to create the banner. Once it's done, after we uploaded the bounty, after we uploaded the image, we can pay him the 4K bank. It's more like getting.
Okay. I see. Okay. Because I haven't seen any okay, so that's fair enough. For I absolutely vote that we should spend 4,000 bank on this. I think it's going to be worth it. But then I see the 8,000 bank for Vicky One to compensate for creating and optimizing the PM Guild LinkedIn account. I see it's created, but we haven't had a single post, right? Like, what is optimized about it? In the definition of done, it says that we have a LinkedIn admin who is regularly posting content. Is this page set up yet? It takes about 5 minutes to create a new page. But the hard part is posting. So it's hard for me to vote yes on this if the page isn't operational, right?
Yes. If you check the votes, I haven't added my vote yet because I was having some kind of doubt about the DOD. So now we have to have a LinkedIn admin that is to be regularly posting the content. Now that is where I think we have. I'm not sure if Vicky One wants to continue to be the admin. I mean, he's the one working on the Twitter account.
GM everyone.
GM Gabi.
Yeah, about the PM Guild on LinkedIn task. it was actually part of the document, documented in the document that Vikwan sent earlier. I am the admin. So, but since we have not finalized on the account before we went on Gap Week, that's why we have not started posting on it. So it is expected that after today, I'll start posting on the
Okay,
Lumen account.
that's great. Yeah, in general, like it would be nice to for the 4,000 bank, I'm down for having a bounty, but in general, it would be nice if like you created the asset first and then you were like, hey, here's what I made. Can we have a bounty created for this? The reason why is just because it's I don't know. I always have in my mind contribution first, compensation second. So that's why I'm mentioning it. Like I don't want to pay people before the work is done because then people might not do the work, and that has happened to us in the past, right? We have a very limited budget in the PM Guild, so we just want to make sure every bank that we spend is going towards something that gets done.
Yeah. I got you. That was actually what I was trying to do before. Then I was told to pause on it, and let's agree on the bounty before I continue. And that's why I've not submitted it yet. But I'll work on it and submit probably on Monday or Tuesday. How about that?
Okay, great. Thanks. I look forward to seeing it. I think I'm excited about the LinkedIn page. I just was surprised to see these bounties up so soon.
That's the question when I saw the bounty. So the one explained that they didn't mention putting a post up in the PM Guild. But I was even actually I was thinking of who would be the admin for the LinkedIn page, because that's the criteria to post there. To have any post up there, we can't have anyone just go there and post. So I was hoping maybe it was Vicky one. I was hoping they could attend the call and maybe I would ask them, but they are not in the call. So I'm glad we could iron this out now, and hopefully they get the info when they come back. We are recording this call, right? I believe.
I also created a thread for both of those.
Yeah, I saw that. Just to be sure, I pull it. Are we recording this call? Okay. So I think that's that for the. So that means this shouldn't be in completed. Probably still in review till we get the whole posting and everything sorted out.
It's probably still in progress, right? Because it's what is there to review? There's no posts.
Moving on to guild elections. So this is done. And then we have the spring. Yeah, the PM spring. So about this, the plan for this is okay. Let me just put season 8. Cool. This will take place. This will take effect starting, I'd say, after the first community call, because that is when we'll make the announcement. So how it works is we have throughout the whole 16 weeks, not the whole 16 weeks, but let's say 14 out of 16. We're going to have the courses because we don't want to waste the courses, the PM Guild courses that Sprinkles worked on. It was time consuming, and it wouldn't be okay for the course to just go to waste like that. So we are going to have some sort of PM Guild hunt where we have we set up the courses on Bankless Academy and we have folks go read them up. Then we hide some words there. We hide some words inside the courses. And once you can get it, you get some sort of like a raffle. It's more like a raffle to get a chippy NFT. Let me say NFT because I'm not sure we're going to be using a chippy NFT because then we would have to commission a chippy NFT. I don't know how our budget is going to accommodate that. Maybe we'll check that along the way before we start. So That is the plan for the PM Spring, but it should commence after the first our first community call. So, does anyone have any question on this? So, do you have any question on this before anyone on the call? I see. Okay. Links, I can't hear you. I think you're muted yourself. Oh my God. Can anyone hear me in the call?
Yes, you're a little bit on and off.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Links, I thought I saw you unmute yourself. Was that okay? Did you want to say something about the
No, that's
the
okay.
tax?
No, that's okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Yep. Let's go to the next one. Weekly Nelly session. I think this was by grade. So let me just change it to season 8 instead. Grade is not in the call, so let me just. Join the call. To get to that. Then the seasonal retrospective. Yeah. We wanted to have this retrospective that was close to the end. So we have to postpone them and move them to this season. So someone was to have a mock retrospective. Yeah, a secret.
Well, we should have a retrospective for. I mean, I actually thought we were going to have the retrospective today, but I guess we didn't actually end up booking it. Maybe we should have it next week.
Yeah. Plus, folks who are not in the call, and then I think we were supposed to have this async retrospective first, then have this seasonal retrospective. I think that was the plan.
Yeah, the async retrospective is in progress right now already. So I think we can have the seasonal retrospective at any time. I think that async retrospective can lead right into the seasonal retrospective.
Yes. So let's say let me just tag Color. In the call, Color, do you want to give an update on the async retrospective?
Yeah, GM everybody. GM, Market GM links. Yeah, sure. The update on the async retrospective. I've done the synthesis today, and I think few members were able to participate in the async retrospective, and I think uh, I think we're good to go. So maybe links you check it out and to see what else will be needed in the async retrospective. It was meant to end yesterday, and we open it today to check how the progress was. But I
Yeah,
think I'm
that's. I
done.
mean, there is enough in there that that we can take it as the retrospective. And what I think the next step is for you, Kool-Aid, is to go in and review all of those the answers that people put and extract out key themes. You know, like what are people saying? Can you give a summary to the group about the retrospective? And that's kind of like the last point. Like basically, what are the themes that are emerging? And that share that summary with the PM Guild.
All right, I'll just do the themes, but I've done the synthesis today, so I'll just pick out the important things. And I was thinking that it's something we could do on call, but so far you said I'll just do it and I'll just send the link to
Oh,
the.
you did a synthesis already? Nice. Yeah, maybe we can
Yeah.
look at the synthesis. Is that in the discussion items?
Of course, let me just have that. That's cool. Yeah. So no, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. If I mean, maybe that synthesis is enough, right? Like if you've already done a synthesis, that could be enough. I just wanted to make sure that we're closing the loop. You know, we have this open piece of work. Just wanted to make sure that the guild members get the benefit of that async retrospective.
All right. Yeah, I've done that. Thank you.
Okay. So that means this should be in review then. Then this is not retrospective. This should still be in progress. We have that after the. That will probably be this call.
Mikhail?
Yep.
Just a question. I'm looking at that async retrospective. If we have time towards the end of the meeting, could we go in and look at it and just have a talk? How do we work async on retrospective if we have time for that in the end?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. We're going to have a discussion about it after the call. So, yeah, we can add that to it as well. Write a proposal for PM Guild. I think this is. Actually, do you want to give an update on this? Actually, yeah. I was asking if you want to give an update on the PM Guild apprentices tax up on the talisman. Yeah. So about that, I mentioned last before the gap with we need to check the budget, check the 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 payments for the apprentices are filled in. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
said okay. So before we ended the call last season, my police presented this the document which had a decrease in the previous proposed yeah yeah in the previous let me share my screen in the previous proposal. So now the problem now why said we need to kind of like review what we have in the treasury before going forward with this was because I was not sure we had I know we usually have some sort of like overflow going towards the next season. I wanted to make sure that we have enough to pay for the apprentices before we can approve them and then we can start having the understudy. So I think this will still be in progress. I would review this and then check with Tiffany towards the week and get back to this tax. By Friday, we should have an update as to if we're going to move forward with it or not. So, does anyone have any question for Hippolyte or me? Okay, cool. Let's just move ahead. So we have the okay, yeah. This is done, right? Links. I think this is done, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's been ratified. Let me just double check here. But yeah, I think like the PM Guild rules were not quite complete yet. I did the act member proposal. Sorry, I just need to open the Notion to that page so that I can see. I think it's still a draft. I don't think that we actually ratified all of these yet, so I don't think it's done.
It's still a draft here, right here.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking next week I'll get some time to work on it.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah, Jim.
Yeah. Jim.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jim.
Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry I joined the meeting. I joined late. I'm so sorry
That's
about
cool.
it.
That's no
So
problem.
yeah, I would love to give updates on the education work stream.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I would be sharing a document on what we'll be carrying out in season 8, but not now. Probably tomorrow. I'm not on my system now. So, but according to my discussion with with Links, and as well today, I reached out to Vicky One. We're planning on having a Twitter space for the first learning session. So our plan is ongoing about that. So now I'll be creating a thread for the education work stream and all of the things that would be carrying out. So I would be sharing this in a document, and everyone that is needed to contribute can actually uh, contribute whatever he wants to contribute on the education work stream. So, but apart from the other things we'll be doing, one of the things we'll be doing this season is actually training folks, training people, training our members on PM skills, because this is one of the things that would actually uphold the guild and enhance continuity of the guild. So Bordeaux will be having other things like education materials on skills and all of that. But at first, we'll be kickstarting with a Twitter space, and I will be creating a thread. So if you are interested in participating, we'll be creating a logo and many other things that we'll be doing. So I just wish I shared this with us. Thank you.
Okay, cool. You mean a logo or a banner? Because we already have a
Sorry
logo.
about that. Not logo, not logo. It was a mistake, not logo. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, yeah, that's about that. Oxlaw, you mentioned continuing the tax. I think we should continue the tax. Honestly, in my honest opinion, I don't think we should stop because we already have something going. We have the mirror board, we have the mirror for the PM guild, and I would want us. So, as about the writing guide, I think we are following the writers guild guide. So, and we also have let's see somewhere here. Yeah, we have it here. The guide is here. PM Good Writing Guide here. So this is what we use. Let me share. Let me change my screen. Sorry.
Have you have any like internal for us? So if anyone writes a text, does anyone of us look through it and like give comments before we approve it? What's the guidelines?
The writer's guide, right? Is it the writing guide or the post?
No, like before we make the post.
Yeah. So we normally have someone to review that. That's I think last season it was I think Gigi Cow or Links. I'm not sure. So I'll be reviewing that, and also it will be open to other PMs to also help review that as well, so that we'll make sure whatever we're putting out is legit, correct to say. Links, would you be open to help out with this? With like, can we review this together sometimes if we have a post before we send it out?
I could try to review it. What do you like? What specifically do you want me to review? You want me to review the writing style guide outline?
No. Oxo was asking if we have someone to review the post before they go up on Mirror. So just in case we have a post,
I can try. I'm not going to be able to give it like too deep of an edit or anything. But I typically don't have a lot of time right now for reviewing stuff, unfortunately. But I can like give it a read. I'm not sure whether I can edit it though.
What I've been thinking, like, I can do the lead on the coordination on this stuff, and then I can like do the first read through. But it's always good to have at least a second, and always good with people who English is the first language.
Sure. Yeah, I can give it a read. I'm not going to promise a fast turnaround time, unfortunately, but I can definitely give it a read.
Yeah, cool. In a case where you can't read them, I'll go through them myself. I just need to make sure I have someone else like able to go through them.
When you want me to review it, can you maybe just like post it in PM General, tag me, and we'll make a thread for my feedback?
Awesome. That's cool. We'll do that.
I'm more likely to respond that way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Should we remove Sprinkles from this squad on this?
Yeah, probably.
Is Sprinkles out of the whole DAO?
Yeah, she was banned from the DAO.
Yeah, so then I updated the squad on the mirror post.
Create documentation for how our bounties attacked. I think Fanny, is this task done? Can we move it to review, or are you still working on that? Or yeah, yet to work on this because I can't see any updates since started. Fanny, do you want to unmute and okay, maybe I'll just thank you there. Cool. Then we have to review comment retrospective. Yeah, I think what's this?